Hi everybody, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. It feels like it's been forever since I've been able to be with you. I've been going through a massive life change, a very positive one, and one that's gonna allow me to be with you guys here a lot more, which I'm super excited about. So thank you for hanging in there with me as this big change is happening in my life. And today's reading is called If I Ever Fall in Love. And that song, I don't know if you guys remember that 90s R&B song by the group Shai, S-H-A-I, called If I Ever Fall in Love. And I just thought it would be interesting to do a reading on that. And we're gonna see, where your person's feelings are at, and, if they're in love, and if, how they feel about love. We're gonna look at all of it in this reading. And we are also going to get initials as well at the end of each pile, using my initial bag here to verify the reading and verify your person. And the lyrics for this song are so cool. I mean, for those of you that remember this song from the 90s, or you've heard of it, and it starts out, the very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi, and I knew you were the one, right? And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love so true, I'll be sure that the lady is just like you, okay? And in the song, this group, the lead singer of this group is talking about how, they want a friend in their life. They want someone that they can believe in, that they were caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, you were more than just a friend, okay? So we are gonna go ahead and take a look at your connection, and we have 3 piles to choose from. Also, we will be having an extended reading. For those of you that would like to follow me to my Vimeo channel, we will get 18 plus on the extended reading. We'll look at their sexual feelings towards you, their fantasies, etc., how they're feeling, and go deeper. If you want to join me on my Vimeo channel, there's a link in the description box below to follow me there. And wow, yeah, I've been a little out of breath today. It's been quite the day, you guys. So we are going to go ahead and get into it. We have all the different piles here to choose from. If you're drawn to pile number 1, you'll choose this Rainbow Aura Quartz. If you're drawn to pile number 2, you'll choose the Dalmatian Jasper Heart. And if you're drawn to pile number 3, you'll choose the Serpentine for pile number 3, okay? So focus on the piles and the different stones here. And maybe it's a color combination that's drawing you in. Maybe it's the type of stone that I used here. Maybe you like the way it looks. Maybe you like the color. Whatever you're drawn into today, and you can go straight down to the description box and choose your pile. You're also welcome to watch more than one pile if you have more than one person, or if you just like to get multiple messages. It's always a surprise to me what comes through in the messages as much as it is to you. As I was shuffling out the oracle cards, I always meditate, and I was listening to the song If I Ever Fall in Love while I was doing it. And the King of Wands showed up multiple times, Twin Flame showed up. So for those of you that have a connection to that, we are gonna go ahead and get into it. And for those of you that would like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details for how to do that are below. I've been kind of lazy on my TikTok account lately because I've had, a whole other job besides my tarot channels. And yeah, so I hope to post a lot more to my TikTok account as well. And and make my Instagram account public as well, because I've had it set to private. And I'm definitely going to be going public over the next couple of weeks, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. Let's do it. Spray some Florida water. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here everybody, and let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Rainbow Aura Quartz, and today's reading is called If I Ever Fall in Love. And that is a song from the 90s by a group called Shy. And the song was just in my head today. Spirit gave me the lyrics for that song, and I was like, okay, I'm supposed to do a reading on If I Ever Fall in Love. And we're gonna look at what's going on with you and your person, how they're seeing you right now, and stick around till the end of the reading because we will be getting initials as well to validate your reading. I haven't done initials for a while, so I'm excited about that. And we will have an extended reading if you'd like to go deeper with me into the energy. The extended reading will be 18 plus, so just to kind of put that out there for those of you. And let's go ahead and get into it. I love this beautiful Rainbow Aura Quartz. Channel it in. Spirits, angels, and guides, for my beautiful pile number 1s, we are going to go ahead and look and listen and feel at what energy their person is putting out right now. I just got this energy, pile number 1. You know how when you were like a kid, you could like spin the tops of something? What were those toys called where you could like spin them and they would go in circles on the table? I just saw somebody, maybe you're stirring something, maybe you're stirring your food or doing some type of a circular motion right now, or drawing something, or drawing like a spiral on your notebook. But it's that kind of like swirl kind of energy, pile number 1. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it for my gorgeous pile number 1s who picked the beautiful Rainbow Aura Quartz. Spirit, can you show me what is happening with their person right now, please? We have addiction. Okay. Well, I don't feel like really negative energy with this card. It might be somebody just feels like they can't get enough of you, because in the song If I Ever Fall in Love, they talk about being caught up in physical attraction. Okay, so somebody could just really love the way that you smell, the way that you talk, the way that you taste. You know, this isn't an 18 plus reading. The extended reading will be, but I'm not getting like, it's a general reading, guys, but I'm not getting like, a bunch of like hidden addictions or anything like that with this person. I think maybe it is that they just really like you. We have trust. Okay, yeah, it's safe to trust in this situation. Maybe this person told you that in the past they did have an addiction, or, I think everyone has addictions. Some of them will take you down to the pits of hell a lot faster than others, and some of them just, continue to throw thorns in our sides, right? But maybe this person is asking you to trust them, pile number 1, because Spirit is saying it is safe to trust in this situation, okay? Yeah, we have a new moon we have a moon in Scorpio, change in your emotional life, transformation. So Scorpios could be involved in this. We could have Scorpio people, Scorpionic people showing up here, but I love the butterfly. If you've been seeing butterflies, I saw a ton of them recently. When I was on a walk, I see the same butterflies almost every day, and it's so, it's so interesting, pile number 1, but I love this. I love the energy, all right? And of course, trust is a major issue with Scorpionic energy. It's like, I've been hurt before, or I've been with people in the past who weren't good for me, and I've changed so much. I've transformed myself so much, and it's safe for you to trust me now, okay? We have Moon in Aries, believe in yourself and courage. So we could have a Aries and Scorpio connection here. That's a lot of intense energy, especially since Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio before Pluto came into the scene in the 1930s. So that's a lot of Mars energy, and, talk about living the fast life. And, with this Aries energy, somebody here could have lived kind of a fast life in the past, or had a different kind of past. All right. I feel like I'm seeing like a lizard or iguana right now. For those of you, interesting, because I'm looking at this Rainbow Aura Quartz and Spirit is showing me like a lizard or an iguana. Somebody here could have like an exotic pet or a pet that most people don't have, okay? I also feel like somebody here could really love giraffes, okay? Like really kind of, and again, we see the butterfly twice here. And I also feel like somebody here could really love a giraffe, okay? But Spirit is saying, you know, it takes courage to go into a new situation and start over again when, you know, you've had tough experiences in the past, okay? And it can be a little bit scary is what I'm getting here too for your person, pile number 1, because, you know, maybe they're worried they'll become obsessed, or, you know, and this person could be starting a new phase of their life and they're like, whoa, you know, this is intense. This is an intense connection here. Deep emotions, as soon as I said that, unknown feelings, past life influences. Okay, yeah, especially with this scorpionic energy. So a lot of times, like, we don't know why we feel so intense about a connection, or why it's just like reverberates deeply in our bones, right? And that can be because there is past life influences coming through. And I see her with her head on her hands, and I think some of you in this pile, you may be wondering, like, can I trust this? Is this okay? Does this make sense? Like, is there anything I'm missing here? I do feel you or this person could have been asking yourself that question here. We have rhodocrustite, which is, I'm probably not saying that right, but it's a beautiful stone. It's a pink stone, and it says inner child. Rhodocrustite derives its name from the Greek word for rose red, the color for love. The layers of white and gray and black speckles resemble layers of sediment buried deep within. Scorpio, right? It is a crystal for retrieving and releasing old childhood wounds to heal the inner child. Rhodocrustite involves a soothing, comfortable energy to the heart chakra and promotes forgiveness and self-love. I embrace my past knowing that it has made me the person that I am today, okay? So you or this person, maybe both of you, having gone through a very deep transformative journey where you really have to believe in yourself, okay? And you know, there's this image of romantic love with this rose red, but also with the white and gray and black in the rhodocrustite crystal. I'm probably saying that wrong, but with those different colors in this crystal, to me, that really says something about, you know, how we can love ourselves even in times when we're going through, you know, unknown emotions and deeply transforming, and, you know, dark night of the soul, right? And I feel like this person does trust you, pile number 1. I feel like they trust you to, like, with their inner child is what I want to say here. And I feel like they don't even know where this comes from. They don't even know, like, it's just this kind of deep knowing and deep feeling. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. All right. Maybe some of you guys literally need to get off the treadmill and try something else. I know I go on the treadmill a lot, and so, like, literally walking on the treadmill, and I get so bored of it. So this really talks to me about this new moon in Aries, or this moon in Aries, about, you know, excitement, courage, trying something different, okay, and getting out of the routines, and just saying, you know, life is not all about work. And yeah, so interesting. Take a break. I feel like this person wants to chill out with you, pile number 1. They're like, let's chill, okay? Maybe some of them like to smoke every once in a while, and they're like, let's chill, okay? I can see somebody with their pet iguana and a joint or a blunt being like, let's chill. If you guys know someone like that, hey, like, take it times a million. If you know someone who has a personality like that, then they're definitely coming through in this reading. We have Jupiter, okay, yeah. So very uplifting energy, and I feel, you know, Jupiter is all about blessings, and I'm also seeing the number 24 here, or 21. And I feel like, Jupiter, Jupiter also kind of looks like the number 4 in a way, but I love, how the symbol, the glyph for Jupiter just kind of juts out like that, because it shows you the optimism with the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter brings a lot of blessings, being able to take a break together, to slow down, to chill together. That's something to be grateful for, right? Pile number 1, especially if times have been hard. We have card number 8 with alchemy. I did a couple readings back and drew this alchemy card. So if you're seeing this card again, like, take this as a sign, this is kind of like following you around, and there's something to do with alchemy in your life right now. And there could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or an Aries here. And there could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sagittarius, especially with Jupiter and alchemy. All right, the number 8 could be significant here as well. So let's get into it. We have the Hierophant. All right, so somebody has made up their mind to, take a different path and take the higher path and take the spiritual path in life, is what I'm seeing here. We have the Chariot. Yeah, victory, overcoming hardships, right? The ability to go the extra mile. And we have 2 major arcana cards here, and the Hierophant is represented by Taurus and the Chariot by Cancer. So we could have Taurus, Cancer here. And I feel like sometimes there might have been some stop-go kind of energy in this connection, pile number 1, because on one hand, you have someone here with the Scorpionic energy who can be a little more like set in their ways and harder to move once they've made up their mind, okay? But 5, the Hierophant, is a number of change. The 5 in numerology means change and upheaval, basically. So, it's a challenge type of a number. And, for as much as this person has learned and grown spiritually and emotionally, it does take them a little bit to kind of get off their ass and get out of their head at times. And I feel like somebody else in this connection is a little bit more movable, okay? Whoever's embodying this Chariot energy and this Aries type of energy or Sagittarius energy is more like, let's move this thing forward. Let's get it going. All right, let's get into it, right? Do you guys know that song by Doja Cat called Get Into It? It's such a cute song. But, and I wonder, I see her sometimes and I'm like, I wonder what sign she is. To me, she strikes me as having some type of fire in her chart. But, this Chariot's like, get into it, yeah, okay? And this Hierophant's like, I'm taking my time, all right? Like, whatever I commit to fully. And I've been through some things, so sometimes I need to slow things down a little bit. And then the other person's like, let's speed it up, right? But we have take a break here. So I do feel like the more that this person relax, because I feel some tense energy coming from this Hierophant, the more that this person relax and chills out, the easier it is going to be for them to kind of let go and trust, okay? And we have Page of Swords. So I feel that you guys are both learning in this situation. And some of you guys may have wondered, like, what am I learning in this situation? What are they learning? Should we keep doing? Because maybe it's been a little bit of a start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Okay, maybe you guys have been on breaks before and you've taken a break at times from this connection, but there's been this deep knowing with this alchemy that somehow you guys are meant to, be together, or to at least influence each other's lives in a big way here. And your guides are verifying with Jupiter and the Page of Swords here that your instincts about this connection are right, pile number 1. And there is a lot that you are both learning in this connection. And, you're learning to be patient. This person is learning to let go and trust a little bit more. So there is a lot happening here, and your guides are like, indeed, you were put on each other's paths for a reason. And as long as you're learning, you're growing, okay? And I love that. I love that energy, all right? And I do think that there is potential here with this inner child card and Jupiter and alchemy and this deep, deep emotions and everything. This reading is called If I Ever Fall in Love. And some of you may be asking the question because of the nature of the stop, go of the connection, or just sometimes not always being on the same page, wondering like, is this connection, you may be asking the question, Page of Swords, will we fall in love, or does this person love and care about me? And I think they do very much, pile number one. And I think they would really miss you if you weren't in their life. And I think sometimes you may look back, or they may look back at the actions that they've taken in this connection, and someone may regret a couple of things. I feel like should have taken a little more action, right? But am I saying that, I do feel this person cares about you, okay? And I think they trust you deeply with their emotions and their inner child, okay? And with this Hierophant here, I don't feel like they trust just anyone, all right? Like once you're in this person's inner circle, you are in it, okay? So let's go ahead and see. When it comes to love, is this person in love with my pile number ones? Is this person in love with my pile number ones? Two of Cups. Yeah, I think they are. I think they are, pile number one. I mean, I think they trust you. I do. The way these two are embracing each other and being there for each other and caring for each other, I know there's moments here that could be challenging, I feel like, pile number one, but there is a love. There is a love here, okay? And there's a friendship, I feel, here too. There's a love and there's a friendship. And there's a mutual support and like mirroring of one another, all right? And yeah, and I also feel like you guys could be silly or you can be goofy together, but you also can be there for one another. The Three of Cups just tried to pop out at me. So I feel like you guys do have a good time together too. Let's see. Oh, there's the Emperor, okay? And the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like sometimes this person has a lot of pressure on them, or they may have a lot going on in their life, or they may get headaches at times. I feel like somebody's temples are throbbing. I could be talking about you too, because the Emperor is the Aries. And I feel like, sometimes the connection may make you worried or give you a bit of a headache, and you may feel like, I don't know. Should I just give up on this? Should I just let it go? Somebody here is like, should I just ditch all my responsibilities and just take off, because is this really gonna go somewhere or not, right? And somebody with the Page of Swords here maybe could have given a little bit of an ultimatum at one point here too and said, hey, kind of step up to the plate, or, I may be like moving on, all right? But the Ten of Cups just literally fell out of my hand. So, I mean, I don't feel like either one of you is really kind of going anywhere, pile number one. I just got the name Elise. Elise, okay? I think Elise starts with an E or an A, an E or an A. So E or A names here are coming through. And let's go ahead and get one more card for this connection. I mean, I feel like there is, you two are like two little peas in a pod, aren't you? I mean, one of you could give each other, the other one, headaches, and the other one's like, hey, you're not really acting the way I want you to. There can be those things that come up with people. I get it, pile number one. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So I think and we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I think sometimes when the energy gets a little stagnant, one of you, and I feel like it may be you, pile number one, is like, there's a big difference between the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups, right? And I feel like things start to feel a little bit heavy, or like they're all on your shoulders, or you're the one that needs to make everything happen. And when that happens, pile number one, then I feel like it goes from, you know, being like this wow experience to this whoa heavy experience, okay? Or just, you know, or just feels stagnant, all right, at times. And I get it, you know, there's this whole past life energy around the sacrifices that we make to be with one another versus our independence and our freedom to kind of come and go as we please. And I do feel like some of that is going on here a little bit. And, you know, there are lessons to be learned with the Page of Swords. Let's go ahead and get some initials so I can verify this reading for you guys. Pile number 1, let's go ahead and see what are some initials here for my beautiful pile number 1s. We have S, okay. We have S like Steve or Samantha. We have Q, SQ. That's funny because I used to call my little sister Susie that all the time. Her name is Susie obviously, but I used to always call her SQ. Maybe that's a nickname like Squeeze. We have O, SQO. Woo! We have E. Sorry, that was my dog there. We have Y. Shh, please be quiet, Franny girl. We have an X. Okay, maybe some of you guys here with this 7 of Swords and this Emperor, you guys have learned some lessons about these people kind of in and out of your life, or not being mature and responsible when they commit to something, and you just don't want to deal with that anymore. And I get that. We have Yo, right? Yo MTV Raps over here. Let's go ahead and see what else. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, I mentioned Elise. There's the E. Okay. We have a T. Okay. We have toe. T-O-E. Somebody have a toe ring on? Or does somebody... I ran my toe into the sofa the other day. I don't wish that upon my worst enemy, but it is okay indeed. We have toy here, so toy and toe. We have W. Maybe some of you guys are playing footsie with this person, okay? Yeah. We have wet, W-E-T. All right, yeah, so you're making, somebody's obsessed because they're making you wet. We have B. Bot, B-O-T, as in robot. Bow, all right, B-O-Y. Bow, boy, okay. We have marriage, okay, interesting. Why marriage, question mark, right? Maybe you guys had a conversation about marriage with this person. Let's go ahead and see. I'm like, for some reason I keep getting Qdoba, right? Q-D-O-B, we're missing the A, but yeah, let's see what else we get here. What else? Children, wow, okay. I mean, I think some of you are thinking about, you know, if you have children or you want to have children or this person has children, hey, is this person committed? Is this person committal, or do they just, you know, run away in situations? We have an F here. All right. Let's see. I'm like, what do we got here for words? These are some interesting letters. We have a V. Okay. I'm like, do we have vibe, like vibrator here? Of course, I'm wondering that. Let's see what else we have here. Well, we have S-O-B. That's probably the X that's coming up over here. Let's see what else. We have J for Jupiter, which is interesting because we have Jupiter right here that came up as a card. And there's the A. I mentioned the A and the E. So there's the A. I'm like, do we have vape? Yeah. We have J, J-A-Y. Yeah, we have Abe, A-B-E. We have a U. Okay. And we have an N. Okay, so I feel like we could have Nancy here. What else do we have here? These are some interesting letters. I haven't done initials for a while, so I'm like legitimately stumped. We have J-O-B, so maybe some of you, we have F-U-N, fun. So maybe some of you guys met this person at your job, or you were having fun with people from your job when you met this person. Let's see what else. Oh, we have, I was gonna say the word stop, but we're missing the P. And let's see, anything else? Anything else? We have wave, W-V-E, the word wave. We have van, wave, van wave. Yeah, that's what I feel like I'm seeing here. We have bat, B-A-T, and I think that's about it, guys. So hopefully you saw some initials there and you were able to verify if you saw your initial, your person's initial, or any of those things that I mentioned, any of the names or any of the places or things, person, place, or thing that I mentioned, then take it as a sign that this reading jives with you. Pile number 1. If you're interested, pile number 1, then go ahead and follow me to my extended reading next, or your extended reading, as I should say. And we will be getting 18 plus on the extended reading, and we'll find out what's going on sexually in this connection with you and your person, pile number 1. And we'll look at more things too, such as feelings and advice from your guides. So join me on my Vimeo channel if you're so inclined. Thank you so much, pile number 1, and we shall see you again. Okay, let's go ahead and get into pile number 2. Let's do it, pile number 2. I'm just gonna have my little drink of water. That always helps. And let's go ahead and do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called If I Ever Fall in Love, and we're gonna look at what's going on with you and your person, if they're in love with you at this point, or if they feel that they could fall in love with you in the future, okay? And for those of you that are wondering, we will be having an extended reading, which you can join me on my Vimeo channel. There'll be a link in the description box below. And if you resonate with this reading and you feel like joining me, please do so. We will be getting 18 plus in the extended reading. For those of you that haven't checked out my new channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, you can find a link to my new channel below. So let's channel it in. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to my beautiful pile number 2s that chose the Dalmatian Jasper, this beautiful piece. Beautiful piece, please, and thank you. I love it. Okay, pile number 2. I was doing this kind of thing. I feel like some of you guys need a massage or someone to kind of rub your neck or your back or your shoulders. Maybe you have a little kink in your back or neck or shoulders. Maybe some of you guys just really need some good loving and physical touch with this Dalmatian Jasper, okay? And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. And we're using the Modern Love Tarot here, which I love this deck, this pink deck, along with the Dalmatian Jasper. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me in, please, and thank you. Let's look at the connection, pile number 2, between you and your person. I don't know why I felt like saying person like that. Maybe somebody here has an accent or is from another place in the country. Of course, I'm reading from the United States. Maybe it's someone else with an accent or someone that lives somewhere else. But let's see, pile number 2. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Okay, so we are dealing with a soulmate, pile number 2. Decision. It is decision time. It's time to decide about this relationship, which, you know, that can be like, you know, taking things to the next level, right? Especially if you're in a soulmate connection with someone and you feel this deep, abiding love towards one another, or, you know, just this sense of, I feel like I'm at home with you, okay? So there's some decision here. And I just got the word like weighing heavy. So I do feel like I'm getting the energy of like the scales or the justice card or some things that need to really come together here for this connection, okay? So let's see what's coming up. We have Moon in Cancer. That's so funny because I was kind of feeling that Cancer energy when I said earlier that somebody feels like home which of course home is very much connected to Cancer, in that when we say that something feels like home, it feels like it belongs with us. It belongs in our presence, right? And maybe somebody here is thinking there's a decision about moving in together or living together or taking the relationship to a deeper level here. And with the moon in Cancer, we're talking about a sensitive, introspective phase. I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of thoughtful energy here, but I also feel like there's a lot of sweetness and physical touch in like a very sweet and kind of romantic way. All right. And I do think it's kind of important for, maybe it's important. I'm seeing the letter V and the letter I and an M and an A and an E. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of initials here, but maybe it's important for someone to have a little bit of quiet time or alone time so that they can make some important life decisions about how they feel or what's going to happen next in this connection. Okay, and let's see what else here. Pile number 2, we have Sagittarius. Yeah, I was feeling that need of almost like you and this person need to get away and have some freedom and adventure, some fun together. Okay, and I also feel like sometimes you two, we have Sagittarius and Cancer energy, which are a little like, you know, Cancer is about belonging and drawing everyone closer in, but also Cancer can kind of push people away at times when they need to kind of work through their emotions, right? Sagittarius is very much like freedom, adventure, like pushing yourself out there, more about discovery and going on road trips and traveling and opening your mind to new things and needing some adventure. Okay, we have a water sign and a fire sign vibe here. Okay, and I do feel like there could be water or distance between you two, that you have to kind of travel to one another. You have to take a plane to see one another, or you have to make some type of special, you know, special allowances here, I feel. And in order to see each other, like certain things need to come into, like the pieces of the puzzle need to fit together here, pile number 2, okay? And I feel like I'm kind of going like this and tripping over my words a little bit. That tells me that maybe you and this person have tried to talk about things, but maybe it's been a little bit too soon. And so this person, I feel like, hasn't completely thought through, you know, everything yet. And they're trying to make a decision about this connection, but, you know, they haven't, you know, thought everything through yet. However, with this Sagittarius energy, I do feel like this person sees you as a soulmate. You know, they see you as someone they could travel the world with. They see you as someone that they could spend significant time being with, getting to know, you know, enjoying, you know, just being together in the world. All right. So I feel like this person's just needing a little bit of time. We have go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. So, you know, something here about just you kind of taking it easy, this kind of go with the flow energy, pile number 2, while this person is thinking or being introspective. Or maybe you're the one that's needed to be kind of introspective and they've been off, you know, traveling and having adventures. Okay, take it as it resonates. Or maybe they've been traveling for work, or you've just been at a distance and you've really had to, you know, hold on to the memories of this person. And she has her arms across her heart. She has her hands across her heart, like showing as if she wants a hug or she kind of wants to draw this person in. I feel emotionally you both are very attached to each other. What I see here is the headspace being very activated right now, and there may be like thoughts are kind of like cyclical and there's heavy, you know, there's a lot on the mind, right? But the heart is there. And I do feel like with this belonging, it's like we belong together, right? Like that Mariah Carey song, We Belong Together, okay? We have fluorite and focus. Yeah, somebody really needs to make a big decision. about totally changing a direction of their life or going in a new direction. And fluorite is definitely a stone of focus. It's a Mercury stone as well. And it says, do you get distracted or have difficulty paying attention? Fluorite releases scattered energy and promotes order and focus. It stimulates the intellect and enhances mental concentration. If you or this person is stuck on a problem, fluorite can help you come up with a creative solution. It channels organization and structure into your ideas so that you may develop them into a tangible reality. I am able to stay focused on my ideas and bring them into fruition. So this person is saying, hey, I need a little bit of time to think about things and make some big decisions in my life, and about if I want to leave where I'm at. I feel like some of them may be kind of comfortable where they're at, and embracing this new journey with you would be a huge journey of freedom and discovery for them. And in the meantime, I feel like you guys are really having to go with the flow while they decide this, okay? We have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, and that's coming right on over the Cancer card here, talking about, somebody really going into their heart to meditate, to think about, to carefully consider and focus on what's important so that they can make this big decision. We have Earth, okay? So sometimes, with Cancer energy, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like the Cancer energy and the Earth energy here is, and then there's Sagittarius, right? And Cancer and Earth energy can be a little bit more timid, whereas Sagittarius energy is not as timid. I'm speaking in generalizations here, but you guys understand what I'm saying is the decision between being like a little bit timid or being very stable and staying where you are and waiting to see what happens, right? Earth sign energy versus Sagittarius, blast off, let's go, let's make this happen, let's take the bull by the horns type of thing. Okay, so somebody really going within right now to make a decision about something in their life here. Ooh, we have the Divine Masculine, card 22. The frequency of the Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, right, with this focus, so much focus energy here, active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so definitely the Divine Masculine is, I feel like they're like, should I follow my heart and go with the flow? Or should I go with my mind, right? Should I go with my heart or with my mind, right? And I feel like at the center of this reading is this person's feelings saying, tune into the portal of your heart, okay? So definitely the Divine Masculine coming through strong here. Soulmate, Divine Masculine. We have the 10 of fucking cups, you guys. And yeah, no wonder, like this is a soulmate connection, pile number 2, okay? If you were wondering and you weren't sure, there is a lot of devotion and stability in this connection. We're gonna look like the decision is what's interesting to me, because it's like, okay, well, what is the big decision here that needs to be focused on? Oh my God, we have the Hermit energy. And I was really feeling this, right? With this sensitive and introspective moon in Cancer and the need to focus, right? With this fluorite here. And, it's like really focusing on like, am I like, do I want to be on this journey alone? I also feel like the Hermit for me is sometimes like a mix of Virgo and Sagittarius, right? Because it's like I'm off on this path of discovery. While I was alone and on this path of discovery, I ran into somebody that I loved and somebody that was my soulmate that like woke me up and made me go, whoa, and I feel like this person may have, they may have a job that's very demanding where they need a lot of focus time. They may be an artist where they're very introspective and serious at times. And, I think it's a pretty big deal for them to join their energies with someone else and live together, if this is a decision about moving closer to one another or living together, I feel this person can see what a beautiful life you two could have together. They can clearly see that. I think they're just used to kind of being on their own and kind of coming and going when they please and being on their own a little bit. And they may be in a bit of a pattern with that, with this earth sign here. But, you know, their heart is telling them, you know, like, hey, this is it. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, look at your person, pile number 2. The poor dears, what's going on with them? Or maybe this is you, you know? You're like, is this person what are they gonna choose? Are they gonna choose us, or are they gonna keep kind of being introspective and focusing, right? Like, I feel could be a lot of needless worry, maybe on both of your sides here. It's like the 10 of Cups is amazing, but it's also a little bit intimidating. It's like, whoa, is it too good, right? And it's kind of like we don't want to get out of our happy little bubble, right? It's kind of like, you know, Bob Ross from back in the day. I'm just gonna stand here and paint my happy little trees, right? The 10 of Cups is a happy little tree. And the Hermit is saying here, I can't believe I stumbled across this. Like, I was completely on this solo journey of freedom and adventure and introspection when I met this beautiful human being, and it shocked the hell out of me. But what do I do now, right? And we have the two nines here, because the Hermit is number 9, and then we have the 9 of Swords. And this 9 of Swords to me is this decision, okay? It's like, and I think somebody here is, you know, they're trying to be really serious about a decision that they're making, right? Because, you know, we all may learn important lessons when we make the wrong decision. I feel, you know, the Divine Masculine, somebody here is really trying to use their intellect, right? But it's their heart that's calling, okay? And Spirit is saying, you know, let go, cleanse, and receive, and go with the flow, okay? And I feel like you, particularly pile number 2, may be like, I am trying to go with the flow, Natalie, but I'd really like to know, like, what's gonna happen here, okay? And some of you guys with this 9 of Swords, you may have had quite a few, like, thoughts about the whole thing. Like, I'm doing my best to go with the flow, but, you know, I know this person is being kind of quiet and introspective right now, making a major life decision. But the 9 of Swords also talks about where we are just kind of in our heads a little bit too much, okay? And I'm feeling like really drawn to my throat chakra right now. And I feel like I almost got like some like whininess in my voice there for a second, or like a nagging tone in my voice. It's kind of weird, pile number 2. And I don't know, like maybe some of you guys felt like the last time you spoke, or that you were being a little bit nagging, or something about the throat chakra I feel here. And you know, I think you're reading into something more than you need to, pile number 2. I think you know, you're okay. You did. I just feel like I got to tell you, like your guides are telling me, like you did fine, sweetheart, or you did great, sweetheart. Like there's nothing for you to. You're doing the best that you can, pile number 2. Okay, so you know it's a long journey to love. Sometimes it really is. It can feel, you know, amazing, and then it can also feel lonely, and we can question ourselves, right? But Spirit's like, you know, you're doing a really good job hanging in there, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Spirits, angels, and guides. Is this person in love with my pile number 2s here? Are they in love? When I was shuffling, I just heard, yeah, I was in love like yesterday, meaning like, why are you asking this question? It's so silly. Of course I'm in love with you. 10 of fucking cups again, okay? I mean, I feel this person's kind of laughing at me right now, pile number 2. They're kind of, I don't know if they have a beard or I feel like I'm seeing someone that has a beard and it gets like a twinkle in their eye sometimes. Or if they don't have a beard, I'm getting somebody that laughs with their eyes. You know what I mean? When someone laughs with their eyes and kind of like shakes their head and smiles, I feel like your person is sort of doing to be that to me right now. I'm getting the T names right now. Yeah, I'm getting like, just as an example, I'm getting like Tim and Trisha and T names, okay? And if you know someone with those names or those names resonate for you, then take it times a million. But what I'm saying is I'm seeing somebody like shaking their head at you, pile number 2, and being like, shaking their head at me, right? Because I asked this stupid question. They're like, of course I love you, 10 of Cups. Was there really any question, you know? And that's why, I mean, I feel like if this person knew how strenuous things were for you sometimes, pile number 2, they'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you know? And we have the Page of Wands here. This person, I feel like here is complimenting you and saying, you bring, this is going back to the Sagittarius energy, like you bring so much happiness and joy to my life. And they love it when you're playful and, you know, like if they're more serious and introspective, they're telling you like, you are like rainbows, puppies, and sunshine and unicorns. I'm drawn to the unicorns here. I feel like one person, we have like the spicy party unicorn, and then we have like the black kind of gothy unicorn here. So I feel it's, again, it's this contrast between you two. But this couple here wearing these shades, they're like far out, man, you know? And yeah, I feel like this person thinks that you're the bee's knees, pile number 2, okay? And they think you're fun, that you're exciting, that you're invigorating, all right? And they like your energy, okay? And they liked you since they met you, since they saw you. Some of you guys may get kind of a mischievous look in your eye at times, and almost like a kid does when they do something. And I feel like this person's like, haha, like they really like that, okay? And some of you guys may be like, yeah, Natalie, that's kind of how I am. But like lately, I feel like I haven't been feeling that way, okay? And so just, you know, maybe you've been kind of sensitive and introspective with everything that's been going on. Yeah, we have the Hermit card. Lots of hermiting going on. They're coming through as the Hermit. You're coming through as the Hermit. What is going on, pile number 2? I mean, I feel like you guys are like, yeah, you know, like normally, like I am, and I'm fun, and I love the orange colors that she's wearing, the orange and the red boots, and so cute. I feel like this person's like, you're so damn cute, you know? And I feel like you guys are still damn cute. Look at this Hermit. You're even cute when you're being like sulky and off on your own, okay? And but I don't really feel it's sulky so much anymore as it is just, and this whole thing can happen when you're about ready to make a major decision with a soulmate. For those of you that have been used to being alone for a while and then thinking about being together, it's a lot to take in at times. Even if you have all the fun in the world with this person and you're very super comfortable with each other, it's a lot to take in, all right? And I feel like for you guys have even been very introspective too as well, pile number 2. And this person, your person, is realizing what a deep person you are, and that even though you're like super fun and you've got that mischievous side to you, and you are just an exciting person to be around, that there also is a very deep and spiritual side to you as well, okay? And actually, I think you both connect a lot because of that, okay? And don't forget that, pile number 2, because that's a huge part of this, okay? What else about this connection, Spirit? We have the 6 of Wands. So, I mean, I feel things are gonna, 6 of Wands is a very like, you know, there's that orange again, and somebody just like getting ready to dunk on someone here with this look on their eye like, you know, I'm gonna make it happen, okay? No matter what, this is a slam dunk. All right. And I feel like with the 6 of Wands, it's very like, yeah, this is a slam dunk. no need to worry, okay? And yeah, it's such a different energy from the Hermit card. I feel like both of you guys are going to come and kind of face this together. Whatever fears or decisions that need to be made, you're both going to be thoughtful about it. And I see things moving forward with this Six of Wands. I see playfulness returning to this connection. If things have been kind of serious lately because you guys have been talking about some serious topics, I see, yeah, here's the Three of Cups, right? And the Emperor. Like, somebody's looking good, all right? And somebody's having fun. I mean, hot, good times. Okay, pile number 2, I do feel that the playful energy of this connection is gonna come out again. All right, pile number 2. So hang in there, my loves, because I feel like the work that you've been doing is gonna pay off. Even if there were times when you felt like, oh, I don't know, or this couldn't possibly go anywhere, right? Could I get one more card here for my beautiful pile number 2s, please? We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you know what's interesting about this card is I was looking at this for a second, and to me it looked like he was holding her hand almost like he was going to put a ring on her finger, okay? And then I'm drawn to the 2 wands in the background, and it's not 2 separate wands that are next to each other like it normally appears. It's 2 wands that are intertwined together. And that's why you two are soulmates, okay? And you really are, all right? And Spirit is watching over this connection. So don't worry, okay, pile number 2. And I do think, like, if you guys have been very introspective lately or quiet lately or wondering about things with this Wands energy, I feel things are on the up and up, okay? They're going to be. If they're not already, they're definitely going to be, okay? I'm seeing an E and an N, okay? I'm seeing an E and an N here. So let's go ahead and see. Let's get some initials for you, pile number 2, so that we can verify this reading for you. Spirit, can you give me some beautiful initials here for my beautiful pile number 2s so that we can see who you would like to direct this reading at, please? We have an I. I mentioned an I, a V and an I very early on in this reading, so that's cool. We have an H. Hi. You know what's so funny is I feel like your guys' guides are back here watching you guys with these 2 eyes, these 2 red eyes in the background. Hi. Oh, so funny. We have a Z, okay? And we have a K. Interesting. We have HI, which is Hawaii. I feel like we have HK, which is Hong Kong. I feel like we could definitely have some places here. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for this pile. Hawaii and Hong Kong, that would be a long distance relationship, wouldn't it? We have F, okay? And I feel like somebody here could have like Farhim or Farhan or Farhim. Like, obviously I'm an English speaker, so I'm not going to be able to get, but I feel like somebody here could have a foreign name that starts with an F that has an H or an I in that I cannot pronounce. We have children here coming out on the Page of Wands. I feel like this is you two having fun. We have X run. So what is going on with an X, pile number 2, all right? Is there an X who's hanging around, all right? Time to run away from that if that's the case. Let's see what else we got going on here. You know how I have a very low opinion of X's. I feel like we have the word Kim here, K-I-M. I'm just feeling that word, so I do need to say it. We have you. We have, you are like acting like a kiddo, pile number 2, which this person loves it when you do that. They do. We have V. I mentioned V and I. Violet. Okay, I mentioned V-I in the beginning. We have an X, again, with the X's here. So, you know, Spirit's just saying, like, yeah, that's a no on the X. That is a no. Let's see what else. I feel like we could have the name Vinny or a name like that. Isn't that an Italian name? Maybe we have some Italian names here. Let's see what else we have. We have E. I mentioned E's earlier. Okay. We have an N. Okay, we have Nev. Do you guys remember Nev Campbell from back in the day? What was that show that she was on? Ken, K-E-N, Ken or Kenny. Interesting. We have Hen, H-I-N. Yeah, let's see. I feel like we could have the name Hugh as well here. We have Y. Alrighty then. I feel like there's like something so obvious right here. And honey. Oh my God, you're somebody's honey. There it is. There's the O, H-O-N-E-Y. Honey schnookums in this pile. Yo and hi. All right, somebody really wants to say hi to you. Pile number 2. We have M, okay. Meow. We're missing the W, but we could definitely have a meow here. Let's see. We could have like a Kareem or a Cam or yeah, something like a K-E-M. I definitely am feeling those initials right now. Home, H-O-M-E. Again, the word home coming through. This person saying you are like home to them, okay? And let's see what else we have here. Honey, hun, H-O-N, hun and honey. Oh, isn't that cute? Pile number 2. So funsies, F-U-N. There's fun. Again, wanting to have fun with you. Let's see what else. We have J for Jupiter. Okay. And let's see. Do we have the month of June? J-U-N-E. Somebody here could be born in June or have June. End of June is already Cancer. And we had Cancer showing up earlier. We could have Gemini or Cancer with the month of June. Or somebody with the name June. Let's see what else. Zen, Z-E-N. All right. Yeah, maybe somebody here with the Hermit card feeling very zen and tapped in to what they want so they can make a decision. We have a W. We literally have meow. There it is, meow. Somebody feels like meow when they are around you. Okay. And let's see what else here. We have, oh no, we have ho. Ho. The X is the ho. All right, guys, the X is the ho. Let's see what else we have. We have an S. Okay. So, SW. I feel like almost like Switzerland. Like we could have Switzerland here. Interesting. Or Europe. Someplace in Europe like Switzerland. How. Yeah. Who and how are here. Let's see what else we can see here. I feel like I'm missing. I feel like we have seen, S-E-E-N. We have keen, K-E-E-N. We have some, S-O-M. Some hoes, right? Some hoes. The X's are some hoes, pile number 2 for sure. No wonder you got the 9 of Swords here with those X's acting like hoes. Let's see, what else? What else? Venn, like a Venn diagram. I think that's about what I'm getting here. I think that we have soy. Maybe some of you guys are eating soy or stopped eating soy, but there you have it, pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. We are going to take it to Vimeo next. And on my Vimeo channel, we are going to get into the sexual energy between you and your person. We're going to get into your guys' feelings. We're just going to get into everything. We're also going to get advice from your guides. So join me on my Vimeo channel if you feel so inclined. Pile number 2, there'll be a link in my description box below to join me if you would like. And for those of you that haven't checked out my new channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, there's a link to my new channel in the description box below. See you again real soon, pile number 2. Take care. And let's go ahead and move on to pile number 3. All right, my beautiful pile number 3s. Let's get into it. Okay. Take a little drink, a little sippy sip, and let's do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the Serpentine, and today's reading is called If I Ever Fall in Love, and we're gonna look at, is your person in love with you? How do they feel about this relationship or connection with you? And it was based off that 1990s R&B song called If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy. And yeah, if you haven't heard the song, you should give it a listen. So for those of you that are joining me for the first time, we will be having an extended reading, and you can follow me to my Vimeo channel if you're so inclined. Link will be in the description box. And thank you for being here, everybody. Let's get into it. You chose this beautiful piece of serpentine, native to the Pacific Northwest, which I actually got. I used to live in Seattle, and I got this stone here. It's a very beautiful stone. Let's get into it, everybody. Spirits, angels, and guides, for my beautiful pile number 3s, please connect me to the energy of pile number 3 and their person, please and thank you. All right, I got the word glorious, and I feel like somebody here could have said that you were glorious, or you had glorious tits, or you had a glorious ass, or something like that, or gorgeous. I'm also getting the name Gloria, or the G names, and I just got the word creamy as well. And you could be having cream in your coffee or tea. You could be wearing the color cream right now. I feel like somebody here could have a beautiful like cream sweater or a soft sweater that you wear in the winter time. I'm just seeing that beautiful cream color, perhaps with some gold jewelry. Okay, pile number 3. So thank you, Spirit, for sharing those messages with me. That's beautiful. I'm getting somebody here that has like caramel skin but wears like cream. That's really pretty energy, whoever is wearing that or looking like that. So let's go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number 2s. I'm also getting some people here that have really, really dark black hair too, and beautiful hair as well. This is like a hair pile, I feel. Pile number 3. We may have some Leos here, some people with some really gorgeous manes. So let's go ahead and see for my beautiful pile number 3s. What is this? What's going on with your person, pile number 3? All right. Well, we have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So if, you know, somebody made you feel less than recently, pile number 3, no wonder I was getting so many like glorious and gorgeous and creamy, so many beautiful descriptions of you. For some of you guys, if you felt like, and I'm getting that your dating life, pile number 3, you know, we have yet to see the story to be told on this person, because I feel like Spirit is giving me a question mark. But, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys in my pile number 3, you may have gone through a lot of deep transformation and changes and, you know, and upsets in your dating life, you know, and you may have been, you know, blocked or ghosted, or maybe you had to do that to people as well, or you had to tell people no thank you. Either way you shake a stick at it, you know, dating, relationships, love can be painful, especially, you know, when we really want something and that thing just doesn't turn out like we anticipated, right? But sometimes, you know, not sometimes, but all times, like a closed door is just a sign that, you know, something better lies ahead. Okay. We have longing. So, you know, this person could have rejected you, pile number 3. And that's why I feel like, you know, or you rejected them. I feel like there's a big question mark from this person, honestly. Like, you know, if I came back around, or if I was to come back into your life again, would you accept me? Okay. And this person could have made a bad decision about you or this connection. And it says someone is secretly yearning for you. And the question mark that I'm seeing, I feel I'm also getting the name Mark or the M names. All right. There could be someone from your past as well. For those of you that have a Mark in your past or someone with an M name, I feel like somebody here still really kind of longing for you, pile number 3, okay? And for some of you guys, this could be someone that you were with in the past that you rejected, okay? Or that maybe it was your fault, right? But they still want you, is what I feel. Okay, we have Sun in Pisces and higher purpose. Align yourself with love and wisdom, okay? And I feel like you guys are determined in my pile number 3s. Like, I feel determined to move on. I feel determined to see the positive sides of things, and I see the positive. I feel you guys are determined to see things on like a grander scale, all right? And if you're the one that's been feeling longing, pile number 3, I feel like you guys are trying to like meditate, rise above it, work on yourselves. Okay, this person may be trying to do the same. We have Capricorn. So Capricorn and Pisces, interesting energy. 2 very, different energies, but nonetheless, here they are. And, higher purpose versus accomplishment, right? And there's a sense that somebody here maybe could have rejected you, pile number 3, or maybe you rejected this person because of their career, or they rejected you because of what you do, right? I feel somebody here is, really into achievement in the material world, very into like, do I have enough money? Is my career, it's 10:10 on my clock right now. That's total like Saturn time right there. Somebody here is very driven on their career, wanting to know their higher purpose. And the other person could be a bit more spiritual or more focused on the spiritual, all right? But yeah, I do feel like this person with this Pisces energy, pile number 3, I feel they dream about you a lot. And I feel like, in their day-to-day, they focus on work, okay? They focus on finishing projects, on 10:10. This is card 22 and it's 10:10 on my clock right now. Like, they focus on projects and completion and timelines and moving ahead, right? And getting things done. I feel like during the day, this person's very focused on that, but their soul is like longing for you, pile number 3. At night, particularly when this person is dreaming, or I even feel like this person gets them, I have to tell you, pile number 3, like gets themselves off thinking about you, because I'm getting this sense of like release and hunger for you, which is this longing kind of an energy, okay? I'm also getting the B names here too. Let's see what else we have. River of Blessings, releasing constraints. Yeah, I mentioned Saturn and releasing the things that have held us back in the past and aligning ourselves with love and light, okay? And, sometimes this rejection is actually divine protection. It's a river of blessings. And I feel like a lot of you guys in pile number 3, you're seeing this situation clearer than it's ever been. And I do feel like your emotions are changing and evolving when it comes to this connection in the way that you see it. Pile number 3, okay? And you guys may have a tiger as a totem animal. I often feel like people that wear that cream and gold kind of colors, that they have tiger like animal totems, because it just strikes me as like a tiger, kind of a tigress, kind of a, attitude with that. But yeah, let's see what else we have here. We have Mookite, exuberance. Mookite is known as the anti-aging stone because it brings renewed energy and vitality. It gives you a spring in your step and keeps you young at heart. Mookite promotes a sense of adventure and exuberance to try new things. Health-wise, Mookite fortifies the immune system, heals wounds, and purifies the blood. Every day I am renewed in vitality and youthfulness. I have a zest and exuberance to live life to the fullest. Yeah, and I feel like this girl here, like she's in workout clothes, she's sitting in like, butterfly pose or like lotus position, and she's back is straight, posture is on point. It's almost like how yoga can make you feel younger and look younger and just healthier, all right, when we release certain constraints, all right? And this is just talking about finding that sense of exuberance, and I'm loving the yellows here and the yellow sun. I feel this person is deeply regretting with this moon in Capricorn what they have done, and they've been focusing probably solely a lot on work or accomplishments in order to kind of get through their feelings, I feel, pile number 3. We have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Okay, so yeah, and I feel like, you know, it kind of came out at me reversed, and I really, you know, I don't usually read reversals, but I kind of take it as a sign that this person fucked up, okay? Like they should have, you know, been more, like they should have pursued this connection with a little bit, you know, I feel like there was a tug of war going on inside them. I feel like on one hand, this connection like sparked something like spiritual within them, but I also feel that they were like, no, it can't be. Like they had doubts, okay, pile number 3. And, you know, it almost stopped them. I feel like it stopped them from pursuing this connection, maybe like they would have maybe in the past, okay? Because this Mukite talks about, you know, anti-aging, right? We think that Capricorn energy can kind of be that older kind of energy, right? But not to pick on the Capricorns. I have 2 sisters that are Capricorns, but you know, but it's that older kind of maturing energy, and it may keep us feeling like, make us feel kind of old, like, oh, we couldn't possibly do that, or we couldn't possibly try something new. And Spirit is just saying here, like, if you've been feeling this way, pile number 3, Spirit is saying release these constraints on yourself, okay? Release that. We have Aquarius energy, so we have Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. And, you know, 2 very unique souls. And I feel like when this person was with you, pile number 3, they could really be themselves. And any like weird stuff that they wanted to do or you wanted to do, the other one was up for it, and vice versa. And I think you have I think this person had a lot of laughs with you, pile number 3, okay? And that's why I think that they're like still longing for you, all right? And, you know, they may be trying to gain some emotional distance from this, but I also feel like they're dreaming about you, and that's where the longing is coming in here, okay? We have authority, and it's card number 10, and I said it's 10-10 in your reading, right? So, and talk about Capricorn and authority and Saturn energy, right? The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving, right? And I feel like the receptive, wise, and loving part is you, pile number 3. And I do think that you're unique and different. Like you may be into astrology, you may be into like different things that other people are not into, new age things, etc. This person may be a little bit more traditional, I feel like. But this is just Spirit saying that with this authority card, that authority, you know, is direct and powerful and dedicated, Saturn energy. But authority is also receptive, wise, and loving, which is this Pisces energy too, right? And I feel like if you take Pisces and Capricorn, you kind of get Aquarius, okay? I feel like this is kind of the shared energy, right? And when I see this leap card, I think about the exuberance of the Fool and how like trying new things and doing new things and taking a leap of faith, how it keeps us young, right? And I feel like this, like you made this person feel young and free is what I feel, pile number 3, okay? And there may be some really deep regrets, I feel like, about this connection, pile number 3. We have 7 of Wands. It's like, what am I fighting against? I feel like this person may have been putting up, you know, they might have been saying, no, there's no way, like, I have to do this. There's no other way around it. Like, I couldn't possibly, you know, this is kind of this energy of like, I can't stop, won't stop type of energy, okay? And if you notice on the Seven of Wands, he's wearing two different shoes. You know, he's got a shoe and a boot. It's like, didn't even have time to get ready, right? Just have to jump right into things and go crazy on them, right? And I feel like that's where this person is trying to kind of escape with, you know, like either working out, weightlifting, physical activity, keeping themselves busy all day long, or like work, you know? And I feel like that this person's like, I can't let up, right? And I feel like they wear themselves out a lot when they do that. We have, yeah, this person, talk about romantic, all right? A hardworking romantic is what I feel like this person really is. And with this Knight of Cups, I feel this sense of an apology, or them being like, why was I making, and I feel like for them, it may be a little bit hard to apologize. There may be some pride issues. This is a Mars and Leo card, you know, and I feel like this Knight of Cups is like this Pisces energy or water sign energy, like this whole, like, I'm just going to, you know, river of blessing. I'm going to release the constraints and just go for it, right? And I do feel this kind of sense of apology from this person for not, you know, I feel like they didn't really believe in this connection, you know, with this Leap card here. They were holding, you know, they loved the times that you would spend together, and there was so much synergy between you two, but I feel like they held back, you know, and this person is like longing, I feel, to come forward, but there may be some ego here. We have Three of Wands. They're like, where you at, baby? Are you gonna come? Like, I feel like they're almost like, you know, you expect me to come forward? Won't you come forward? Okay. It's like, are they gonna come forward? Are you waiting on them? Are they waiting on you? Should I take action? Or should I just start over, right? I feel like this person may think about that, okay? And I feel like they do dream about being with you again, like physically and emotionally, pile number 3, all right, with this Knight of Cups here. And then they wake up in the day and they realize, you know, that they're alone, right? And they have their pride, they have their ego, but they kind of don't have you, okay? And that's a bitch, pile number 3. Like, that's tough for this person, I feel, because while they're trying to face the day and go about their business, I do feel like their head is tilted here, and I feel like they're kind of wistfully, like, you can't see the face on the Three of Wands, but I feel like for this Three of Wands, if you could see his face, you would see this kind of look of looking back a little bit, okay? But it is an Aries card, and it's kind of like, okay, I need to sort of like, you know, get on with my day, and I need to, you know, there's can be some ego, I feel like. I feel like underneath it, this person does want to apologize, okay? Or I feel they're a little, you know, they're a little reluctant, pile number 3, but at the same time, I feel like this person realizes if they don't do something, nothing's going to change, okay? And because I see you guys, you know, with your back kind of turned to this situation, sort of looking in another direction and, you know, being very focused and determined and working on yourselves, pile number 3, okay? So they know, you know, don't think that they don't know what they need to do, because I think they do know what they need to do. I think they're hoping if they can wait a little bit longer, like maybe 3 months, right? Or 3 weeks, if they can just wait a little bit longer, you may come to them, right? The typical Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, which is a hilarious way to describe that card because it's an Aries card, and Aries is very impatient. It's not known for its, you know, patience and just sitting around and waiting, all right? But Interesting dichotomy. Let's go ahead and see. Is this person in love with my pile number 3s? We have 4 of Cups. I mean, they're hurting. Pile number 3. They're like in their, they don't want to be in their feelings, but they're in their feelings. All right. And I feel like this person's like, I wish I could get over pile number 3, but I can't, you know? And I feel like sometimes they're a little bit stumped. Like, I tried to do everything. I tried to do this. I tried to do that. I tried whatever. But yeah, it doesn't really, you know, and I feel like some of them are saying like, why did it have to happen this way? Or like I said, having some regret about what happened here. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Is this person in love? They're in their feelings for sure. The 4 of Cups is a Moon and Cancer card. They're in their feelings, but their feelings are tumultuous, I feel like. What else here for pile number 3? Yeah, they're dreaming about the days, the 2 of Cups, when they're like, what the hell happened? You know, like I said, this came out on top of this Pisces card, and longing. I mean, dreaming about you and longing. And I feel like, you know, I kind of feel like they're bored, honestly, like with, you know, the 4 of Cups is like a card of luxury. You've got 3 cups in front of you, but yet you're not satisfied, but someone's trying to give you something, but yet you don't want to take it. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? And I feel like with this 2 of Cups, this person really, really misses the emotional high that they would get when they were with you, and this like spiritual like connection when they were with you, okay? And even if they have other options or other people, they're not, they suck, pile number 3, okay? Like this person's, you know, thinking pile number 3 is the creme de la creme, the creamy one, okay? The 2 of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is hoping that, you know, we have this Mookaite card talking about exuberance, which to me reminds me of Jupiter and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think this person is hoping that, you know, you guys are going to cross paths again. I don't think they've given up on this connection. I think that they're like the possibility of seeing you again or running into you again is still on their mind. All right. And I feel like they want to say, here I am, right? I suck at singing. Would you send me an angel now? Here I am. You guys remember that song from back in the day? I think it's like Send Me an Angel is the name of the song. Here I am, send me an angel. Okay, look it up if you haven't heard of it. But something and stay until the morning light. Here I am. But yeah, I feel this person is like, if I had another shot, you know, I'd be super happy and I would be like feeling really lucky. Like luck is on my side. Like I'm on top of the world. Okay. And I feel like this person thinks they would probably get another shot with you. And that for right now, they just kind of need to hold off. And I do feel like with the Knight of Wands here, they're really trying to get your attention. All right. They're like, eyes over here, attention on me. They're like, remember, you know, what a sexy hot time we had. I also feel like they're looking at you like, you know, you're a hot piece, pile number 3. Okay. And no doubt about it. And I feel like this person, again, with the Knight of Wands, though, a little bit of ego. Like, I know we'll run into each other again. I know that we're going to have this same connection when we run into each other. I know it's going to be super strong. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sexual. I feel it's a little egotistical, pile number 3. And maybe you're like, yeah, this person is, all right? You know, especially if there's been some, you know, rejection, and there's been some, if they've been like kind of pushing you aside at times, or making you feel you're not as good as them, or just through their actions or things that they've said, and you've pushed back on that, pile number 3. I feel, you know, they're a little exuberant about, you know, what could happen in this connection given everything that you've kind of had to go through, I feel, pile number 3, okay? Let's see. What is this person feeling towards pile number 3? King of Wands. You know, it's so funny. I started off this reading talking about the King of Wands and how it kept showing up as I was pre-shuffling for this reading. I mean, talk about feeling confident. I think they're like, fuck yeah, you know? And I was talking, we could have a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Sometimes Leos can be a little bit arrogant, right? We could have Leo on Leo crime in this pile, like Leo on Leo action. But I do feel like this person's like, you know, nobody does it better, right? I mean, I feel like you guys here are this lion. You're like, really, king? Really? You know, how people tend to call each other kings and queens these days. I'm looking for my king. I'm looking for my queen. I feel like you guys are like, you know, like really? But I feel like that this person is quite confident that they could kind of probably like swoop back into your life. Even if there was another person in it, I feel like this person's like, oh yeah, I could, you know, I could kick the competition's ass. That's what I feel like this person is saying. So interesting energy. We have the sun. That I feel like they're saying like we will be together again. And, you know, like we're two very powerful people and, you know, we can't ignore each other's presence on this planet. And, you know, I feel like this person is saying, you know, that they're longing to be with you again. There's a lot of ego out on the table here with the Sun and the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands. You know, there's a lot of ego stuff here, pile number 3, I have to say. But with this 2 of Cups, I do feel like they do love you, okay? They do love you. I just think they don't know what to do. I mean, they're a very confident person and they are exciting and confident and all of that and exuberant about the possibility of being with you again or seeing you again. But, you know, there's a lot of emotional, I feel there is emotional issues here. One last card from Spirit. We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this person's like, I can beat the competition. Like, you know, if anybody else is trying to get at you, I do feel like this could be my bisexual pile too, because I'm seeing the men and the women here. There could be men and women interested in you, pile number 3, or in this person. But yeah, I feel like this person's like, I'll smoke the competition. That's literally just what I heard. And yeah. So I feel like this person isn't like worried about it because they're like, you know, my natural personality, wit, and energy will like outweigh whoever else is after you. So, I mean, that's you know, that's confident right there. Is that true, pile number 3? I feel like for some of you, you're like, I don't know, I guess I could be like amused, right? But I also feel like some of you guys are like purposefully not paying attention for a reason, okay? So it's general reading, but you know, that's what I feel, all right? So let's go ahead and get some initials here so we can verify for my beautiful pile number 3s. Spirit, can you show me initials for pile number 3 or their person, please? We have D and B. What is that? Douchebag? Just kidding. Pile number 3. Am I not? What am I? Pile number 3. You tell me in the comments. What am I for you today, baby? Douchebag. DB. SOB. We don't have that on the table. Baby daddy. Maybe for some of you here, this is your baby daddy and it didn't work out, but this person still thinks that they could have you back, all right? Let's see what else. It's only 2 letters. Let's see what else here. We have a K, all right, BKD. I feel like someone with the initials BKD, that sounds like a confident person, like a Brandon or a BKD as initials. We have N, all right. I'm feeling the name Ben here. We're missing the E, but I do feel the name Ben. We have an X. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could be an X or somebody that rejected you in the past or you rejected them, but this could definitely be an X. and somebody that would like to get back in your life. We have no. Spirit, tell us how you really feel about this person. Is this a no or what? We have N-O. No. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. But we got the Two of Cups. No, I'm just kidding. Pile number 3. Let's see what else here. What else? We have marriage. Okay. So maybe you talked about this with this person. We have Z. And I feel like we have N-O-Z. I feel like that's the word nose or something. We have X run. Okay, so we have an X and then the X run. So for some of you guys, I'm verifying that this person still cares about you and still loves you. It's just they're kind of fucked up. Pile number 3. Okay. I feel like we have no, we're missing the W, but I feel like the word no, to know, right? I feel like this person feels happy to have known you or feels good to have known you, but somebody here is like a no, and I feel like that may be you, especially when it comes to this X, pile number 3. All right, let's see what else we've got here. We have bunk, B-U-N-K. Oh boy, the X is bunk, all right? Oh no, I was like, do we have C-U-N-T? We're missing the T, but do we have cock, C-O-C-K? Like somebody's cocky, all right? Somebody's real cocky here. Maybe King of Wands, maybe somebody does have a pretty big C-O-C-K, if you know what I'm saying. We have a C and an F. Con, C-O-N. Con or confidence? What is it, right? Is someone a con or are they a confident? We have fun, F-U-N. Fun has came out in all the readings today. People need to have fun, it looks like. We have an I. I feel like we have kink, K-I-N-K. This King of Wands, very kinky. Yeah. Why am I getting the word sodomize? That's such a biblical word. Anyway, we have a V. All right, somebody here could have taken someone's virginity or talked about that. I feel like that could have definitely been a conversation. Do we have, yeah, F-U-C-K. We got fuck. We got fuck boy. F-U-C-K-B-O-I. Fuck boy. D-B. All right, it's looking a little crazy out here. In the initials, pile number 3, we've got a no. Lordy, lordy. Let's see what else we come up with here. BK, Bangkok. One night in Bangkok, okay? We have soulmate. So, you know, I mean, this person I feel like thinks that you two are soulmates with this Two of Cups energy. And I feel like they think it's almost a matter of time before you guys could be maybe back together here. We have a W. We have W-I-N. All I do is win, win, win. All right, somebody here, again, like very confident. And we have, let's see, we have an E here. All right. I feel like we could have the name Casey, the initials K-N-C, or the word Casey with a K or a C. I feel like the word fight is here, like this 5 of Wands energy, Knight of Wands. There could have been some fights between you and this person. Sin, S-I-N. Yeah, this person's kinky, talking about the sinning and stuff like that. I was like, do we have succubus? I think we do. Maybe some of you guys got called a succubus by this person. We have bus, B-U-S. Yeah, wow, there's a lot of letters here. I don't even know if I can cover them all. We have noise, N-O-S-I-E, the word noise, fighting, noise, things like that. We have the word Wes, W-E-S, Wes or Wesley here. We also have focus, F-O-C-U-S, and I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing in pile number 3 is focusing on other things besides this person, okay? I feel like we have the word wedding here too. Maybe some of you guys were planning a wedding with this person. And we have a P here. Yeah, so let's see. We have P-E, P-U, no, I'm just kidding. Pin, P-I-N, pinning something. Maybe some of you guys do Pinterest, right? Does anybody do Pinterest anymore? We have DB and POS, right? D-bag and piece of shit. I mean, pile number 3. Ooh, I feel like we have the name, like Cessina or isn't that a name of a plane? C-E-S-S-I-N-A. Spirit's showing me a name like that, or a name that starts with a C that's like Carissa or Asina or Cecina, all right? Or maybe you guys know another language. You know what that means in another language. Let's see what else. I was looking for the word fish too, because we had Pisces, and we're missing the H. But yeah, definitely this energy of go fish, okay? Let's see what else. One more letter here, Spirit. We have an A. All right. Pia, P-A-I, I feel like is a name here. We have sew. Maybe some of you guys like to sew. What else? We have paw, okay. We have pets in this pile, little paws. And, or someone here could call their grandparent Paw, showing up here. What else do we have? Oh no, we have Fupa, F. We all got them, right? Everyone has upper, you know what I'm saying? There it is, there's the Fupa, pile number 3. And let's see, we have cease, S-E-A-S-E, cease. And cease and desist, right? And yeah, W-U-B. That's not a name, but I feel like W-U-B is being shown to me here. And I feel like the word please is here. And yeah. Okay, pile number 3. Those are the letters that I'm getting for you. If you see your initials, their initials, or a word that I said resonated with you, pile number 3, then take that as a sign that this reading is for you. Take it double, triple times a gazillion %. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 3. Thank you for being here. I know this was probably not the easiest of readings, but I feel you guys are maintaining a good attitude towards life, and I like your stance on the whole thing, pile number 3. So at the end of the day, I'm like, that's okay, I'm good with it. We are gonna go ahead and take it to the extended reading next, pile number 3. We're gonna find out more about this person's feelings, advice from your guides, and we're gonna also tap into some sexual energy as well. So if you're interested, pile number 3, follow me to the extended reading. Vimeo link is below. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and hope to see you again real soon. Take care.